Well, hello, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly intuitive catalyst conduit, here with your weekly intuitive shamanic tarot reading for the week of 25th November. November, my God, I'm a month ahead. I mean, of course, October. Listen, the sun is so bright. I just took off my sunshades and I can barely see, but I'm sure you all are seeing me. So, what do I ask Dream Dust today on our behalf? I want to know, what's the question to Dream Dust? Well, while I'm still pondering this, do remember to check me out on facebook.com/intuitive catalyst conduit, and I'm also not hearing in my right ear, for fantabulous shamanic tarot readings, soul consultations, and lots more. So let's ask Dream Dust, what do we need to know today, specifically today's date? Hi, Sylvia. And I have Dream Dust here in the sun, and oh wow, so I get 4 of wind. What do we need today to know today specifically? I get 4 of wind. Wind is about windy thoughts, all those things, that shit that keeps going round and round in our heads repeatedly. That's the wind. You know, they give us gas, cause us to fart. That's the wind. But all of that farting is mental. Okay? And 4 is all about foundations. 4 is all about foundation. So it means basically you gotta ground, you gotta solidify yourself, you gotta get focused, you gotta shake yourself up, you gotta shake it off. And you see those 4, 3. I actually see 3 fingers. I am literally seeing 3 fingers of a hand, and there is someone reaching out across the way to us. And right between, let me put my finger on it, you see that? The connection, the energetic connection, right where my finger is, you see those golden lines, they're sparkling. And that hand, that finger that's reaching out to connect with the 3 is the Trinity, body, mind, and soul. For me, that's all saucer, because that's who we are. So a connection is being made or is going to be made. And I'm waving to Sylvia. What else do you need to know right now? Because that was the initial question. And 4 of wind says rest, recovery, contemplation, a retreat to fully recharge, cleanse your energy, and listen to wisdom from spirit. That's interesting, because it's telling me, in fact, also that that will clear up the noise, the mental noise. Yeah, listen, it's 100 degrees here, okay? And the humidity is awful, awful, awful. So excuse me while I take off the shine, the glow, you know? But also on this card, I'm seeing lots of light. See where my finger is? There's lots of light, lots of energy in the atmosphere that's coming in. Right there, it's filled. The blue also signifies communication. So you need to communicate more. When you communicate more, you get rid of the noise. You are no longer in your head because you got it out of your system. Even if you weren't fully satisfied, this is the way to go. There is a lot of energy. I notice there's beautiful golden light in between these 3 fingers, and really I do see fingers of a hand. And 3 also represents the ascended masters, you know, like Yeshua, Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Maitreya, and so on. Whoever you vibe with, it represents ascended masters. So connect with that energy and get rid of all this noise that's in your system right now. What is it? Ah, I see the connection too. Thank you, Sylvia. It's really quite interesting, because I don't plan these questions, you know. I wait until I get in front of the camera once I stop being nervous, to ask the question and pull the card. So now the next question to Dream Dust is, let me stay on camera in the blazing hot sun, because I want them to soak up some of this wonderful energy, even though I cleared the cards already. So the next question to Dream Dust is, what do we need to know to move ahead on our path? Because there's still a lot of noise, there's still a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion right now because not only are we coming to the end of a year, people, a lot of you, like me, are coming to the end of a cycle, which means lots of challenges, as if we are being tested to say, are you really sure? Are you absolutely positive? Do you really want to move ahead? And because of all that confusion, let's get some guidance. So the question to Dream Dust is, what else do we need to know about the confusion that we are experiencing right now? Oh, I get 4 of Earth in answer to this question. And I immediately see a tree inside of that green pear. That luscious green pear is all about sustenance, the fruit of the earth. And the 4 stones inside there, they're really stepping stones, and they are simply saying, ground yourself. And we got number, is it 4? Yes, we got 4 again. So this is a time of solidifying yourself. This is a time to focus on remaining solid. This is a time to remain focused on being solid, grounded, getting rid of the gunk, the junk. Get rid of it however you can. Picture yourself like a tree, arms open and above your head, feet wide, shoulder width, hip width, however you want to do it, and feel yourself growing roots right into the soil, because the time is coming for many of you in temperate climates with winter approaching, when it's hibernation time. And this is the time where you need to sink in order to be solid. Not just eating to be solid and weight yourself down with food, but to connect and resource yourself. Green is that fruit of Mother Nature, but also green is heart. And you see the beautiful pink that flows right off the top of the right here, just in case you missed it, that there. That again, that's heart. That pink signifies your higher heart. And it's touching everything. It's fanning the wind. All right? It's just saying, be light, be breezy. Go with the flow. Once you are solid, you can sway exactly like a tree. Bend, flow. You will not break. But just ensure, please, that you are solidly grounded. And what else? What does this card have to say? 4 of Earth says stability. Conserve your energy, money, and time. Spend less time holding on to material things. They have little to do with free spirit. Have you all noticed this card is mostly green? This is powerful stuff. It's yummy stuff. You gotta get into your heart. And this winter time coming for you, for those of you in temperate climates, sink in there. Resource yourself there. Open up in there. Bring some light in there. Get rid of some of that heaviness and darkness. Release it. Find a way to do it. Find a way to do it. You have to sink into your heart. It's absolutely essential. All right, now, the next card is 2 of Wind. And I meet wind again. We all are experiencing some windy thoughts. There's too much shit going on, flying around in our system, in our heads, and a lot of it does not belong to us, by the way. It doesn't belong to me, it doesn't belong to you. And it's time you begin to identify what is yours. It's time you begin asking yourself, is that really true? Is that really mine? And once you realize, once it doesn't resonate with you, just drop it. Drop it. Find a more useful, happier thought. 2 is about balance. Balance in everything. Balance in thought. Balance in actions. Balance in emotions. Balance in reactions. When you feel that knee-jerk reaction coming on, stop. Say nothing. Take a breath. Take 10 breaths. Swallow 10 times. Go drink a glass of water. Do not respond. That's about keeping yourself in balance. Because right now what I'm seeing, you see that X? It is saying that you are at cross purposes. There is something that you desire, but you feel that you are being opposed. But the only one who is opposing you is yourself. Because you want to do one thing, but your thoughts, your energy, your beliefs, or others are dictating the contrary. And that is muddling you up. That is messing you up. And this is where the confusion comes from. 2 of wind. 2 of wind says indecision. A challenging decision. A pause. Take a pause. Or call a truce. Face the situation. Use your intuition to gain deeper insight. This is what this is all about. You have a lot of blue here. And basically what that says is mucho communication. You got to talk. Don't hold it in any longer. You're going to drown in it. You need clarity. And in order to get clarity, you must express, you must verbalize. Listen, if you feel that you cannot speak to the person, write them a letter. Put it in the mail. Seriously, send it in a mailbox. I am not saying email. Email is for business communication. Do not send any emails about any personal situation. You must communicate. So if you do not feel that you can communicate directly, verbally, even after you decide with the individual, write the person a heartfelt letter, put it in the mail and let the mail system do its job. Do not look out for it. When it arrives and they will read it. Then, because you see, what a lot of people do not understand here is nothing read can be forgotten. Words can be easily forgotten, especially when the person has switched off and they are not interested. But anything read becomes indelible in a person's mind, no matter how much they would like to forget it. So that's another option. All right? And one last card, and it's a beauty. I'm just taking them as they come up. And based on what that is telling me is, this is right. Actually, there are 2 more cards to come. And hold on a second, because I've got to make sure that the stuff doesn't fly away. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Listen, people, it's another wind card. It's another wind card. I love this card. It's Wind Horse. I love this card. This card tells me that this is a rainbow. Every time I get this card, I see only a rainbow. Such a streak of magnificent colors. Every color in the rainbow is here. The horse is a magnificent totem animal. These cards are going to blow away. This horse is a magnificent totem animal. And it is just saying, go, go, go. As I look at this card, I am seeing a horse in full stride with the mane flowing back. It is free and moving in the wind to its own drum beats. This is what you must do. This is where you must allow the wind to work for you. And the wind, remember I said the wind is your thoughts, but you can let the power, the momentum from this wind that is blowing push you forward. you can use it to your advantage. Let me give you an analogy. You see, when you're angry, you can transform that energy of anger to push you forward. Not to cause damage in any particular way, but to push you forward to gain momentum to do what you need to do. And this is what you need to do with your windy thoughts. You ignore everything else and you just go forward. You go for it. I love this card. I love this card. I am holding it here because I really want you to pay careful attention to the colors on this card. You are heading towards the horizon. Now on the screen you're going to see the curved edge. That is the horizon that you are heading for. And you are that steed. That is a powerful symbol and animal, the wind horse. And wind horse says, ambitious, opinionated, and full of life. One who is determined to win. Be mindful of others as you charge ahead in a colorful blaze. And what does that mean? It means that there may or will come a time when in your focus, in your moving ahead, you may tread on toes. You gotta be conscious of that. You gotta look out for that. Not everyone likes, most people do not like those who charge ahead because of course they're gonna be left behind. People don't like change, but listen, if change is on your agenda, if that is what you desire, you are determined to win, damn it, charge ahead and hold back for nobody. You wait for no one. It is your energy and you must follow it. Now the next card, because this is what came, so I'm just giving you the cards that are coming. And bloody hell, people, it's another wind card. Now I will not like, I am not going to end on this card. This is a powerful card. It's another wind card, and you see the dark in the middle. Number one, the first thing is 9 of wind. 9 says this is the end. Not the end, but a transition is close. We are all coming to the end of a cycle. We are very close, and this is the mass of confusion that we are all experiencing. See that? That we are all experiencing right now. That mass in the middle, that's the confusion. But notice the magnificent colors that emanate from this card. And all that is simply saying is, it's okay, it's all right, it's gonna work out. Look at these magnificent colors that are shooting out from the center of this dark mass of confusion. Because it's our thoughts that confuse us. We human beings are at odds with ourselves constantly. And that's the problem. What does 9 of wind have to tell us? Anxiety. Lots of anxiety. Fear of moving forward. Despair about a particular situation. Your mind is working overtime, creating horrific nightmares, none of which is true. Self-doubt and depression. I know about the self-doubt. That's what lands me in my sticky situations most of the time, and that is what I am working on right now for the past few months, because I insist I shall never be in this particular situation again. And you know what you got to do? You got to dance with chaos in the dark. This is what this card is telling you. This is what Source is telling you, because remember, as I said, this Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot deck is simply a tool. I could tell you, give you the information in, oh sorry, the cards fell down. I could give you the information without having to use the cards, but the cards are useful because they are a visual representation of the information. You got to dance with chaos and win. And this is what the colors in the background, in the top and bottom, that's what they are saying. You're gonna win. It's gonna work out. But you do have to face your own demons. That's just the way it is. So let's see. Let's ask Dream Dust. After we face our demons, we dance with chaos and we work our crap out, what do we have to look forward to after that? And my beautiful souls, this is a beautiful card to end on the reading on. I know I was off camera too much today, but what the heck, I'm all over the place. This is what we have to look forward to. Awakening. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, and it is it's number 20, which means it's 2/3 of the way through the deck. It's a major arcana card. So it is simply saying that we have come a very long way already. And this is what we have to look forward to, because we have gone through, we have experienced so much in this year of 2019, and we are at the end of October. And this is what we have to look forward to once we work our shit out. Once we work through the confusion and we face ourselves. We have to, each of us, face ourselves. We gotta deal with our shit. This is what we have to look forward to. Awakening, the awakening. It is a magnificent card. You have come to the end of a journey. This is what this is saying. You have made it. You have achieved so much, and now you are climbing the mountain. And as you climb that mountain, the white in front is the sea. You are coming out of the ocean and you're climbing that mountain. The top here is all yours. And what does awakening say? It says, you've climbed a mountain, haha. Now reward yourself. Gratitude for all that you've accomplished. Rejoice and be grateful. Yes, Sylvia, I totally agree. Something magical is happening for all of us. We have really experienced so much in 2019. It's not yet over. But this, and for some reason, I keep mentioning winter time. Now, of course, you all know I'm in the Caribbean right now. But this is the time when you need to go inward. You need to go inside. You need to tap into your inner well of stillness and deal with the dark. Dance with chaos. Get rid of the garbage, because this is what you have to look forward to. All right, my beautiful souls. So I'm going to end with this card. And I'm going to say, remember, you check me out for Phenomenal Shamanic Tarot readings on facebook.com/Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, no spaces. And I also offer soul consultations and lots more. And there are always specials on Wednesdays where you pay what you think the service is worth on Wednesdays. You just have to pay on Wednesday itself, and you make your appointment at any time you desire. And on that note, my beautiful souls, I'm going to get out of this goddamn heat and say, ciao.